it looks, man, yeah, who's this person? They don't write their name, This is a great wali of Allah Ta'ala. But batil can never, ever be sustained. The mask slips. Yusuf, they say it, the mask slip. Suleiman Mullah, out of the blue, suddenly made a statement. Take the girls, take the ladies of the Ummah, help the Ummah, uplift the Ummah, send them to university. One statement. Batil can't survive is a secret. Haq, it can survive. It can be one man on haq and 1,000 on batil with secrets there. The one on haq is a sword. بَلْ نَقْذِفُ بِالْحَقِّ عَلَى الْبَاطِلِ Allah Ta'ala says, we take the haq. You know what's flinging? قَذَفَ يَقَذِفُ. We chuck the haq on the batil. فَيَدْمُغُهُ. Look at the Quran Sharif beauty. Allah Ta'ala don't say, no, the batil is killed. You know what Allah Ta'ala says? The haq, when we chuck it against the batil, it knocks out the brains of the batil. Yad mahuhu, damaka yad muhu. Look at the word it's used. Because batil, factor of the batil is the brain. Let's do like this here, this scheme, let's do like this. Say what you say like this here. It just mentioned this on the radio station, there's that. For yad muhuhu, Allah Ta'ala says, we take that haq. It's like a missile, like a nuke. It hits the target, batil. Faida was zahid. Thereafter the batil is destroyed, utterly. Look at the Quran Sharif. So it can never be, it's impossible. You can have all the flowery language, you can have 1 million followers. Who's worried? Allah Ta'ala take one Musa and Harun alayhi salam and see what they did to Fir'aun. Allah Ta'ala only uses few. The Anbiya didn't have a long scroll of names, meaning at one given time there were 10,000 Anbiya. Few, take them, chuck them, the batil gets destroyed. Over and over we see General Secretary, it's amazing, such a big blunder. Allah save us, we are not pious. Allah save us from our nafs, from shaitan, from wasawis, etc. We must always make dua. You get away. The people whose tabiyats are aligned towards goodness, they will sense that, there's something wrong. It's not necessary that they will be able to pinpoint it. Someone asked him, Hazrat, what's your opinion about Maududi? In that time, Maududi was a super celebrity in India. Maududi was a super, not a celebrity, a superstar. He would write articles for a paper. Newspaper comes out once a week. I think it was on, say, a Wednesday or so. From 3 o'clock in the morning, the line is forming outside the shop. They all want that paper. They want to read what he's got to say. Great ulama got carried away. People like Maulana Sulaiman Nadwi Rahmatullah alayhi. Great ulama. Maulana Hussain Badni Rahmatullah alayhi was also influenced. The ulama of Deoband. Somebody asked, 2 things happened. The one is, somebody asked Maulana Thanwi Rahmatullah alayhi, Hazrat, what's your opinion? Maulana Thanwi said, Mera dil ko nahi lagta hai. My heart is not accepting it. Q, why? Why is your heart not accepting it? He said, see, I don't have any reason. I can't understand myself, but my heart is not accepting it. Just like your heart, some people's heart can't accept ochiri. You know ochiri? Intestines of the chicken, or the sheep, or the goat. They don't have to give a reason. They just say, I don't eat this here. Rather give me a chop or a fillet or something. So if your heart don't accept something, you don't have to give a reason. But there's something that doesn't make sense. He didn't know what it was. Who was the hero in this particular matter? It was the Shaykh Zakir Rahmatullah. He was a young man. Alhamdulillah, he qualified in Saharanpur. They employed him as a ustad. The ulama was sitting together and discussing about Maududi. They were discussing about Maududi. And they were lauding him and praising him. He listened to everything. Then he said, can I say something? He said, Gee. He See, this person is a deviate. You see, deviate and devil share 3 letters. D-E-V, devil. D-E-V. I. You put the I also, give that bonus. Devi. You put the A also. Alright, leave out the A. Devil. You just got the lam in the end. Devil, the L. The majority of words in the word deviate, D-E-V-I-A-T-E. D-E-V-E-V-I. 4 of the shaitan. Wala dhalin. Actually, dhalin is from the word devil. Dhad, wow, there is a V. Dhalin. There is some type of rearrangement in the Arabic, ta'lilat, what we call. But coming back, he said they were taken aback. Like today's times, you see, Mufti Taqi is strayed. How can you be such a great person? He wrote Ma'arif al-Quran. His father was so great. No one denies his father being great. We work on the scale of the Sharia. Otherwise, we are like the Nasara. The Nasara, the Pope is everything. Whatever he says, go. Whatever he says is law. It's ordained. They don't say, but the Bible says this year, oh Pope, there's nothing like gays. They give preference to the Pope. Oh, how great is he? He also wakes up 3-4 in the morning. They've got a routine, these people. So they gave preference to the priest. That's why Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran Kareem, مَا كَانَ لِبَشَرٍ أَن يُؤْتِيَهُ اللَّهُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحُكْمَ وَالنُّبُوَّةَ ثُمَّ يَقُولَ لِلنَّاسِ كُونُوا عِبَادًا لِي. It's not appropriate for people to expect the creation of Allah Ta'ala to worship them. The Pope is supposed to say, no, my friends, this cannot be allowed. The Bible, chapter so-and-so, verse so-and-so in the Bible, whatever it may be. This is wrong. We follow the Bible. We'll never ever say the Pope said this here. Never ever. You cannot ordain a woman as a priest. They got him on this. He's a god, and they follow suit. People say Khalifa, this one is a Khalifa of that one, and how can a Khalifa make a mistake? Our Mawla Masihullah Rahmatullah himself, in his lifetime, he gave Khilafat and he took it away. Mawla Thanwi Rahmatullah nullified the Khilafat of several of his Khulafa. He nullified it. And he put a proper notice out. Any of my Khulafa who transgresses the Sharia as a habit, count him to be expelled from the list of the Khilafat. Clearly, openly. It doesn't mean Khalifa once, you were like Wahi. As he even said this much in a bayan, openly. Sheikh bhi ghalati kar sakte. The Sheikh can also err. The Sheikh can also err. I'll tell you one particular incident of how much ghayrat our Hazri. You know what's ghayrat? Self-respect and dignity. This is narrated by what we can call Maulana Tanveer. It's mentioned in his kitab. What happened? As he went to Pakistan, when he went to Pakistan, as he went to Pakistan, and a certain person with some years of association with him, he was alone with us in the room. He was so happy, and mashallah, and as he told him, say, I give you ijazat. Anyone come to take bait from you, he doesn't refuse them. He was happy. When he came out, there was another room, few ulama were sitting there. He said, Alhamdulillah, give me ijazat. So something, Alhamdulillah. So one of the people, they said, Acha, where's the mithai? Celebration. He said, what mithai? For what must I give me? You people mithai. These people were taken aback. A little while thereafter, someone went, of the people surrounding me, they believe this is the situation. But this is what transpired. That, why must I give you people hidayah? As he said, Acha, you call it listen. Is it correct what I'm hearing? That you went out from here and you made a statement. For what must I give? Mithai. There's no need for me to give mithai. Is it correct or not? He said, Ji. Azitun khabardar. I warn you, don't ever dare take bait from anyone. If understood, the story. So this thing here, this is also one of the weird concepts, in Tasawwuf, which people nowadays have, If a person is a Khalifa, that is it. Nothing ever can go wrong, nothing should, whatever he says is law. The Khilafat that is given is for a person to make khidmat of the creation of Allah Ta'ala. The Shaykh is telling him you must serve the creation of Allah Ta'ala. In different ways, whatever it may be. Coming back, as the Shaykh Zakaria Rahmatullahi, when he heard, he said very clearly, Maududi is deviated and they were taken aback. But they were ulama of haq. Then tell me, oh, you junior, where you come from now? Look who's Hazrat Maulana Madni, look here, Maulana Sulaiman, Nadwi Rahmatullahi, where you come from? You are hardly disqualified in all. No. He told him my issue. He said, I got all the evidences. He said, okay, compile it and bring it. He said, where do I get the time to compile it? I'm teaching day and night here. He said, no, we give you a leaf from the madrasa. One week. He said, but no one must disturb me. Not a problem. Accordingly, he put somebody outside the room. If anyone wants to meet him or this, no, he's busy. Meals used to be delivered to him only for his namaz. Day and night he put into one. He compiled through the collection of the what we can call newspaper articles that he had collected over the time, and he matched it from the Quran and the Hadith. This is where it's going wrong, this is where it's going wrong, this is the article page, this here page, this whatever. When he ended it after a week, they just read a couple of pages. He said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. All of them started retracting publicly. He's on the wrong track. Like Mullah Abdul Hamid in him. Openly, he says he's on the wrong track. And it's not only Mullah Abdul Hamid Ahmad Barakatuhum that is saying Mufti Taqi has deviated. It's not only Maulana A.S. It is his own Ustad Maulana Salimullah Khan Sahab, the Rahmatullah Ali, who passed away 3-4 months ago. He also, before passing away, made it known that they have deviated. And it's not only Maulana Salimullah Rahmatullah Ali, it is the Wifaqul Ulama of Pakistan, many of them that said they've deviated. The two brothers, Maulana Taqi and Maulana Rafi, they've deviated. And then he said, out of spite, malice or jealousy, they're famous enough. All of them are more than famous. Alhamdulillah, I don't think anyone can be maybe as famous as Majlis Maulana is. Throughout the world, I'm speaking, the Majlis goes. You don't force the people in Argentina and China and Russia from all over the world to buy the Majlis. They subscribe. And similarly, the Wifaqul Ulama of Pakistan, one of the Shaykh al-Hadith last year also, he passed away. He made wasiyat before my janazah. Janazah was held in a place where tens of thousands of people could be accommodated. So big the janazah was. And then he took the loudspeaker, whoever was the vice principal or the principal, he said, Hazrat, make wasiyat. I must read out this wasiyat. Photography and television is haram. In front of his janazah, I must tell, and everyone that is here, he has retracted or whatever, it is totally haram. There's no scope in Islam for its permissibility. Openly. Even Mufti Taqi has retracted. To a certain extent, he has retracted. There was a voice clip out where I heard him saying in Urdu, मैंने ये साफ साफ कह दिया कि ये ठीक नहीं है, but he don't want to use the word haram. ये ठीक नहीं है. This is not correct. And from his madrasa, I mentioned his experienced students. They are found with a cell phone and videoing. They all expelled. So coming back, It's exceptionally brave people that can take that stance. They go against the crowd, they go against the waves, they ride the waves. And accordingly, alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala uses such people for the further of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that everyone started retracting. And not only retracting, condemning, and not only keeping quiet, one statement and it's finished. I heard myself from one of the Khulafa of Mufti Mahmud Rahmatullah, a very pious person. He told me in Aligarh Masjid, Mufti Mahmud went with kitabs after Isha. Big bayan, what is the bayan all about? How Maududi is straight. He kept all the kitabs in front of him. He says this here in the newspaper, like what has the Sheikh Zakir Rahmatullah compiled. The environment was so electrifying and people had so much josh, because some of the things that he mentioned, that Anbiya can also make guna, astaghfirullah. One person stood up in the bayan, he said, Hazrat, give me a fatwa, it's halal for me to kill him. I'm waiting for your fatwa, I'm on my way. He said, nay, they calmed him down. So they spoke up, they weren't scared. The promise Allah Ta'ala is taken from the ulama is what? فَلَا تَخْشَوْا مُخْشَوْنِي. Don't be scared of people, be scared of me. Now people can't take that step. You see, the hadith, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, speak the truth, walau bimurrin, even if it's better. Now, you know, when you speak sometimes a topic that's like Shias, people feel happy, hey, you feel also happy, you know. But it's not better. Take up a subject of this nature. Mufti Taqi, photography was there. In Metoba, we don't know. He must take out a clear-cut statement. He says it's clear enough, but the ulama say it's not clear enough. Banking, all the Islamic banking, intermingling with females, they're sitting around with them when they have them meetings, etc. And COVID time calling for the closure of the masajid. These are not small things. These are very major things. And like that, the vaccination, all must be vaccinated. So, to call him out on the basis of the Sharia and to protect the deen, his intention is between him and Allah Ta'ala. We are going to look at the Sharia. Intention, Allah Ta'ala knows best. But in the dunya, everyone can't use the Sharia as the playground, go with the politicians and go with hikmat and go with, majority and all. There will be nothing left of our Sharia. So Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala reward him. Alhamdulillah. Coming back, I was explaining about Marathami Rahmatullahi. He mentioned the Ojri example. I can't just accept it. Their hearts were, mashallah, although he would also make mistakes, Marathami Rahmatullahi. But this was such a major issue, it just sort of, no man, there's something wrong here. You sell tiles, somebody's busy selling gold, somebody is a diamond dealer. The master, he just look, he knock the tile like that. He look at a diamond like that, he say, it is a fake. Don't waste your time. Finish and clear. They experts, that's a field. These people, Rohaniyat is a expertise, the field of expertise. They just look one tooth and say, this guy is up to no good. So, Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala make it that we understand our deen, that is where the haqq is, we can't compromise. Allah grant us tawfiq, inshallah.